Hello everyone. Today we will have a new topic of the strain energy. Strain energy. What is strain energy? I think this is a bar and supplied by the loading. And there is a deformation. So under the force and the deformation, the total work done by the load P as increased from 0 to the maximum value P is the summation of all such element strips. That means the area is a kind of work. It's a kind of work done by the load. So we will actually this is like an integral. For example, we will say you will calculate a small area like this. This is a small area. It's better to use the pen. This small area, the area is a P1 and the multiple d delta. So delta is a total displacement. So d delta is a small displacement, and so the area is a P1 multiple d delta is a small area. Is equal to the small area. So the total area, so total area is a work. The work should be equal to 0 integral to delta, and is a P1 d delta 1. Actually, this is the delta 1. Yeah, I already the delta 1. So here should be the delta 1. So here the delta 1. So here small area, and the summation of the small area is a total work. So this is the definition of the work. And another we need to talk about is what is the strain energy. So the strain energy is defined as the energy absorbed by the bar during the loading process. From the principle of conservation of the energy, we know that the strain energy is equal to the work done. So that is the strain energy. The strain energy and the equal to work is according to the principle of conservation. Principle of conservation. So that means the work stored in the material. The work stored in the material we call strain energy. So is equal to is a multiple 0 delta P1 delta 1. Okay, so this is the definition. So you should maybe you are interested. Why we need to learn strain energy for what? Strain energy. What purpose? What purpose we want to learn strain energy? Remember, energy is a kind of tensor. It's kind of scalar. So it's a 3, 0, 1. And the force is a vector. Scalar. Scalar. Sorry. Scalar should be here. Scalar. And the vector is 3.1. And the stress is a tensor. So it should be 9. No variable. Variables. And variables. The CP is energy, it's U, and there is Fx, Fy, and Fg. And then sigma x, sigma xy, sigma xz. Totally have 9. So it's simple because only one variable. So about the energy is no direction. Energy is a scalar. So without because this is with a direction. And here is a direction plus plane. So for force, you need to do the direction. For stress, you need to know direction and the plane together. So the energy is the most simple. So this is the purpose. It's a simple. For what? Or for example, we will calculate bar. And with a P, and should be have a delta. So if we need to calculate delta deformation, I think it's a little bit difficult because this is a hinge. And there is a 2 bar here, and one loaded. So when you want to do calculation of the delta, so we have a very simple way to do is the work by force is equal to, yeah. I will tell you later about the calculation. Okay, because it's elastic. I will teach later. So now I don't want to tell you in detail. I mean the work done by the force is very easy to calculate by P and the delta. for example, if this is elastic, we will say about the is P delta is equal to half. I will tell you. I will teach you later. So it's very easy because no direction. You can easily to calculate the work done by force. And also is a strain energy stored inside members. It's a U. It's a U. And we can also calculate. It's very easy to calculate. So in this case, if a work equal to strain energy, so you can write down equal to U. So it's very easy. It's very easy to it's very easy to get delta. So delta is equal to U, like P. Yes, like this. So that's this is the idea of you can very easy to calculate the deformation by the relationship of work done by work equal to the strain energy. By this. So it's very easy to calculate the strain because the energy is no direction. So in this case, the work done by the force is equal to the strain energy stored in the member. So that means strain energy stored inside members. We call it U, and this is the work done by the force. This two is equal. This two is equal. So then we can calculate the delta. So that is why we need to learn strain energy, because sometimes it's an easy way to know the deformation.